So wonderful. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our morning Forex morning call. I'm really happy to welcome you in our new trading week. It's calendar week 26, and today it's Monday 27. And I'm really happy that we can talk about here about trading. Welcome on Traders Yard. Welcome on Zoom. Happy Monday. And of course, welcome here on YouTube. So please feel free to type your questions into the boxes here on Zoom or on YouTube or on Traders Yard. I'm pleased to, and I'm really welcome to answer your questions. In focus is real trading, less analysis. We are traders, you know. We don't make money with kind of analyses. We make money with buying and selling. And that means we have to focus on rules. So we have a lot of things to do. Yeah, last week we had just one Forex morning call. And this week is everything normal from Monday to Friday, 8 o'clock right before the markets open. And of course, 8:30 right before my successor, Theo, will come up with the morning show on for admirals. I will do my own show here with you. I'm really happy that we can continue here with myself. Yanis, good morning. Alexandro, good morning. Dori, also nice to have you here. So, Tomasz, good morning. Great. Okay, so let's talk about the numbers for this morning. For today, it's Monday. You know, actually, the G7 have a meeting here in Bavaria, in Germany. Let's see what there will come up. The markets, we have kind of, 1, 2, 3 important numbers today or appointments. It's USA 230, durable goods orders, and the non-defense capital goods. The ex-aircraft, by the way, and Mrs. Lagarde is talking today at 8:30 in the evening. And of course, one of the other colleagues is talking 30 minutes later. So that's numbers. You see, we are kind of free and we can be focused on our real charts. And we will do this, of course, and we start with a view at the DAX 15 minutes. This is a kind of day trading. And you see, I have a running trend, a running trade. And where we are, actually, we left the red zone. We were a little bit this morning, a little bit in the green zone. And now we're coming back into the red zone. Point of control in 50 minutes is around 13,123. Mladen, good morning. Let's see the real chart and the trend. So you could see I did it three times to open the DAX 15 minutes. The first one was here. That was a loser because I could see the price is not working for me. So I cut the loss. Yeah, I cut the loss. But after this balance candle, I opened the trade again. And then I could see, yeah, the market or the price is working at the point 2. And then I saw no trend continuation. Then I trailed my hard stop into the profit and I avoid to have a loss. 2 candles later, I could see, oh, nice stabilization again. I was working on the trend continuation. That's my duty. And you see now at the third time, now it's working. So my stop loss is at last 0.3. In this case, I don't work with the soft stop because I'm within the red zone. So I'm not sure what happens there. So I will avoid to have a loss. So there is no trend continuation because this is just a fake breakout here. So don't fall into this trap, which means there is no 0.3. Actually, this is a 0.3 with a question mark. But basically, this is not real confirmed 0.3. The last confirmed 0.3 is here at 13,104. If you want to go deeper to learn how to trend properly, because it follows the logic, then I can invite you to grab your own course, the the logic course, the complete trading education. I will come up with some updates at any time, and you are always up to date, yeah, with real trading. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, then you can do this on DowHow Trading. No space, no capital, no point, just DowHow Trading. And there you will see a lot of lovely content. You can learn a little bit about this. Okay, so that's about next 15 minutes. Let's check the higher time frames. And please, I hear this very often around in every webinar, that people check one chart in weekly chart, in daily chart, then in 4-hourly chart, then in hourly chart. Guys, if you understand the logic in trading, then basically you have to know there is no time frame at all. And if you understand the pure logic in trading, which I explained very carefully in the course, then you know you can mix the time frames. That first of all, this is confusing your mindset, and it's completely wrong, because it's completely against the law of probability. So please be aware if someone is talking about different time frames in one chart, this is not following logic. And by the way, you cannot become successful with this. Okay, let's come up and check the 4-hourly chart of our top instruments. So in 4-hourly chart, index 40, for example, we have still our downtrend. I need my program. Here we go. No, come on to me. Here we go. So that's the downtrend. So we were starting here in the red zone, and then this jumping down and new trend continuation. And actually there is no trend continuation on the lower side, which means basically we are in a downtrend, and there we are in a correction. And we are working here on a new uptrend. Yeah, but there is no close now at the last point 2, which means there is no valid uptrend right now. We are still in a downtrend. So we come to Dow Jones. Yeah, and in Dow Jones, I told you, yeah, there was the perfect entry in the second trend arm. And now you can see, yeah, now we have a new point 2. Yeah. So for example, if you have such a picture, and in case you open the chart here, you open the trade there, then now I guess it's time to trail the stop loss into the profit. So why is it? Yeah, of course, you can trail the stop loss at the last 0.3, of course. Yeah, but in the first place, you have to protect your money. So therefore, if you have the fortune and the price is going straight ahead and straight up, yeah, and you see it's 1, 2, and the next correction is the third trend arm, you can trail the stop into the profit, because if the price is going down and will get you out, then you can make a re-entry, but you don't lose money. That's smart trading. So what's about Bitcoin? Yeah, Bitcoin, we open a trade in the meantime, but the price actually is not really working for me. So actually my stop loss is last 0.3. And there is, come on. Yeah, there are kind of trend candle against my position, but not really. So always the buyers came always back. You can see it in these candles. Yeah, so just wait. I have calculated my money here, so everything is fine. In case you are not in, and in case you have Bitcoin on your watch list, and in case you can trade Bitcoin with a micro lot, by the way, it's also possible, then you can make still an entry at this point too. It's absolutely possible on the way up, because in case the price will go up back to the point of control in 4-hourly chart, then you should be a part of it. So this is the gold chart. Yeah, and the gold chart is a kind of tricky, because we have 2 trends in the same time. So first you have this uptrend, and there I open the trade, but I could see it was not working for me, so I closed the trade. At the same time, I could see that correction is running in its own trend, which means I open the trade at the 0.2. So my stop loss for this is now at the last 0.3, but I can see it's also not working. So there is no hope, no regret, nothing like this. I trailed a stop here, yeah, to cut the possible loss. But at the same time, I have to open the trade again in case the price will go up. I have to be prepared on both sides because I don't know, so I trail my entry at the same price where my stop loss is, and then we can see what happens. You must be prepared on both sides because you will never know which trend will continue. There is a question on YouTube. Abdul Salam, wonderful morning. Nice to have you here in the show. So he is asking, glad I found you at last. Marcus, I've been looking for morning show after you left, Admiral. Please, what time do you broadcast daily? At 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, the best, you subscribe this YouTube channel. There's a button in the right corner, and then you get a notification as soon as I open the show. But basically every Monday to Friday at 8 o'clock German time. Nice to have you here. Okay, let's come to EURUSD. And in EURUSD, I have a running trend and a running trade, by the way. But I must also be prepared. So as you can see, we have a basic downtrend, and there is no trend continuation here on the lower side, which means we are basically in the second trend arm of the downtrend. But the correction now is running in its own trend. So you see, I was opening the trend or the trade for a short. I could see it's not working. I get out. At the same time, I opened for the second trend, I'm in the long trend, but I could see it is also not working. Just a moment. It's also not working. So here I cut this loss again, small, teeny, tiny loss, but I was also still prepared in case that the trend will continue. So now there was a change of the color, and therefore that's by that reason I open the trade here again, and now I'm a little bit in profit. Stop loss because I could see there was trend candles against my position. So therefore I trailed my hard stop from the 0.3 here to this low in case that the trend will not continue again. We must be prepared because we have two trends actually in the second trend arm. Therefore, now you know why I'm always talking about the proper trade money management, that you can work all the time, that you never get out of the game, because you only can play the game if you are in. So don't look for the holy grail. Don't look for the one and only trend or trade. You can make money a lot with one trend. This is not working. Maybe an accident by one time, or maybe if you're a lucky guy, you have the occasion to do it second time. But on a long run, it's not possible because otherwise everybody would do it. But it's not possible. Okay, let's come to my running trades. And we start with Aussie JPY. In Aussie JPY, we have exactly the same situation. We have two trends. So the downtrend is running here. The downtrend is running here, and there was no break because that was a fake, which means we are still in a short. So, and you see the uptrend is also still running. So actually I have an open position for the long. I'm a long, it's a long position here right now. And here the last candle shows me trend candle against my position. So therefore I trailed my hard stop below this candle, and I have a pending order in case that the downtrend will continue. I must be prepared for both sides because it's a trend. And if there is a trend, you have to trade it in case you are a trend follower. If you follow other kind of rules, whatever, head, shoulder, shoulder formation, trend lines, double top, whatever there is, please think about it. Whatever people try to tell you, there must always be a mathematic edge. And mathematic is to calculate or is calculatable. That means whatever you do in trading, you must have a mathematic edge, which means you need a statistic that it is really working for you. So it might be a cool thing if you can see a head shoulder formation, or maybe a double top, double low, whatever there is, trend lines, whatever there is, or specific candle formation, trading candle patterns. Make sure that you have a statistic edge. Otherwise, it's just your perception. And think about your perception is not interesting for the market. We are working with mathematics in trading, not with emotions, okay? And perception is most of the times based on your emotions. Canadian dollar Japanese JPY, there's just only one trend, and that's the uptrend. So, and there was my entry. Yeah, there was the entry. So stop loss below the last 0.3. Actually, let's just see what happens next. I guess what I will do is, in case we will reach the last 0.2, then I trail my hard stop into the profit. If you will see a trend candle against my position, then I trail my hard stop also. Protecting your money is in the first place. Euro Aussie, long running trend. We are still in here since mid of June, and we are still working here. So actually the stop loss is in profit, nothing can happen. And by the way, there is no downtrend for the moment yet. There is no downtrend. Euro JPY. You see, it's a kind of hard stuff here. And maybe you will say, come on, this is jumping in and jumping out. No, it's not. It's pure logic. Why is it? So check it out. We are here at this time since end of May. We were here in the second trend arm. And you know, in the second trend arm, you have the duty to open the trend or the trade. So therefore, that was the first shot. I could see the price was working. I trailed my hard stop into the profit to protect the money, because I know if the price is coming down, I can open the trade again. So why should I have a loss? So it was a zero game. So it was a bit tiny profit. Then change color, open the trade again. It was not working. Trend candle against my position, trailing hard stop, teeny tiny loss. Next change of the color. Again, open the trade, still second trend arm. Then there was a big trend candle against my position. I trailed my stop, but afterwards, the price jumped up and continued the trend. That was the time where I trailed my hard stop again into the profit, because at this time, it was my third trend arm, and up to the fourth trend arm, I can open my trade, because I don't know how far the trend will go or how many trend arms we will see finally. So at the end, the price came down, got me out here at my entry, no loss. Who cares? Change of the color, balance candle, open the trend. It was a bit working. I trailed my hard stop into profit. Again, out, but no loss. Change of the color, I did it again. It was still not working. I trailed my stop, teeny tiny loss. And now again. So you see, it's not like senseless jumping in and I'm jumping out. I just follow my rules. And one of the unwritten rules is not losing money. Protect the money. As soon as you can see, it's still not working for you. So actually, price now is working for me. One of the best trades is Euro Kiwi. We are in profit with 1,330 pips. For the moment, we see a new trend continuation. All stops of both positions are at the last 0.3. We cannot lose money. Let's see what happens next. By the way, there is no short for the moment. Pound Aussie, still in profit. You see, here I protect the money. I open the trade again. There is no trend continuation here on the upper side. I trailed my hard stop into the profit, and now the market will decide what happens next. I don't predict. I don't analyze right now pound or Aussie. I don't care about it. Why? Every kind of analysis is kind of your private perception and opinion. Every kind of analysis is just an explanation of how you see what you see there. But the facts are in the candle, because all traders, they are involved in British Pound Aussie. In British Pound Aussie, they have to open their mask, put in two values, price and volume, and everybody and everything and everybody, you can see it finally in the candle, because the candle is the legacy of the order book, which means that's the visible legacy of all traders. They are trading British Pound Aussie in every time frame, So why you should make an analysis if you can read the chart? Analysis is interpreting. Reading is a fact. Like a book, you open the book, that's a fact what is written down there. So therefore, stop analyzing, follow the rules, and everything is fine. There's a question. I will come up, Manuel, just a couple of minutes at the end, because there's a question about prop trading. I will explain you something about this. So this is British Pound JPY. Kind of tricky, because we have two trends. The long trend is still running. I have an open position, but the short trend is also still running. Yeah. So actually, we have to be prepared in case up or down is continuing. So after my entry here, I could see the previous candle was a trend candle against my position. That means I trailed my hard stop to below this candle, and my pending order for a possible short, it's quite close below my stop loss. In case the trend will continue to the short side, I must be a part of it, because I don't know which trend will continue. Pound dollar, still circling in a long and still circling the entry. Actually, there is nothing to do. Kiwi cat, it's a short, but be careful. It's a long also. So the moment we will see a balanced candle, we have to open the short and maybe to trail the hard stop into the profit to protect the money. Be careful with this. We will see it tomorrow. Or in our Traders Yard community, because if I have time, I will come up every 4 hours with an update. And finally, dollar JPY, same as in all JPY pairs, we have two trends, the long and the short. So actually I opened a long, and there the previous candle was a trend candle against my position. I trailed a hard stop to cut the loss, but I have a pending order, stop sell at the last 0.2 of the short. So you see, I'm prepared for both sides. Calculating your money in your own penguin factor that you feel always comfortable, and then you will be successful on a long run. Then you can, with the money, with the profits on the long run, you can support your family, you can do good things with the money. This is the best thing what you can do with your trading profits. Yeah, increase the account by take a little bit to support other people around you. They need it more than you, because think about it. You are a trader. which means you don't have to fight for your life like people in Ukraine right now, or in Africa, or in Asia, whatever. They are fighting for their surviving every day. And we're talking here about senseless, stupidless trading. It's a luxury product. So if you are in the luxury situation that you can be a trader, be happy about it and take a little bit of the profits and give it to other money. It's just $1. Give it to a beggar on the street. So be nice to other people and success will come back to you. That's karma, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I will answer the question at least that you can go to the next webinar if you want. So there's a question. What do you think about prop trading? Is it good? Is it bad? And have you ever tried it? Yes, I'm trading prop trading. I have a special company. It's the Fivers. I have a special link if you want to open this. And this is one of the last companies you can trade exactly this trading style. There is no time limit. You can hold your position of the weekend. It's really cool. You can trade every time frame, and it's a really common. I'm in this prop trading. I reached already the third level. One level is you can start with 6,000 euros, and you have to make 6%. I reached this after 3 weeks, I guess. So which means I made 6% this year already. The second stage, the second level was 24,000. I need, I guess, 3 months, a little bit more than 3 months to reach 10%. 10% is the target. So you see, I made 16% real profits this year. And now I'm fighting actually with the third station, with the third level, it's 48,000 real money. And yeah, I don't have opened the charts right now. I will show you tomorrow. If you be a part of the morning show of my Forex Morning Call tomorrow, then I will show you my prop trading where I am in the third stage, because I can prove my success. I don't have to do demoed accounts. I trade just on the real accounts. So, but it's a hard stuff to find the real prop trading firm, because there are a lot of scammers outside there. So be careful with this and ask before you do something like this. I give you the link tomorrow, okay? Great, guys, that was my part. I want to say thank you again for listening to me. And if you want to have more information, don't hesitate to visit my homepage. And with this in mind, I want to say thank you again for listening, and we will see each other tomorrow or in the Traders Yard room. And as always, have courage and be kind, and may the force of the rules be with you. See ya tomorrow.